హాయ్ హలో వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు సాయి బండారు సిస్టర్స్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్. ఇంకా మా ఛానల్ని ఎవరైనా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోకపోతే ప్లీజ్ మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, అలాగే కామెంట్ కూడా చేయండి. ఓకేనా? సో షాల్ వి గో టు టుడేస్ టాపిక్? యా, ఓకే. So today's topic is I'm going to discuss about types of correlation coefficients. Okay na? So before we have learned types of correlation, now we are going to learn types of correlation coefficients. Okay na? So what we are going to discuss today? Types of correlation coefficients. Okay? So see, types of correlation coefficients. Okay, so we are having two types of correlation coefficients. The first one is multiple correlation coefficient, and the next is partial correlation coefficient. Okay, so in this video we are going to learn about these two types. Okay, shall we? Now we will study about partial correlation coefficient. Okay, yeah, partial correlation coefficient. Partial correlation coefficient in the sense, here we study more than two variables, but in this we take two variables, dependent and third variable is independent. Okay, so partial correlation coefficient in the sense what? It is also study about more than two variables, but here we will take two variables as dependent variables and the third one as independent variable. Okay, for example, see, for example, if you want to calculate the heights and weights, okay, so heights and weights are here dependent variable. Okay, why they are dependent variable? In the sense, if the height increases, what it does? Weight also automatically increases. If the height decreases, weight also will be decreasing. That's why I am telling these two as dependent variable. And the next third one, gender I am taking as independent variable. Okay, so like this if we study, that comes under partial correlation coefficient. Later what we do? We may study height of a male and height of a female. Okay, next weight of a male and weight of a female. Okay, later, that is third variable. Now later we study, but mainly we study about what? Height and weight. That is called as partial correlation coefficient. Okay, this partial correlation studies about degree and direction. So what is degree? Degree in the sense finding R value is called as degree. So direction in the sense what the R value, plus or minus, it is called as a direction. Okay, so that means partial correlation coefficient study about degree and direction. Okay, right. It studies about both positive and negative correlation. Okay, it study about both positive and negative correlation. And the next is, it is also lies between -1 to +1. Okay, partial correlation coefficient is also lies between -1 to +1, and it is denoted by R12.3, R23.1, R13.2. Okay, partial correlation coefficient is denoted by these values. So what are these? See here. So you take this example only. One is for height, second variable is for weight, third variable is for gender you take. So here R12.3 in the sense what? They will take these two as dependent variables and third gender as independent variable in this case. Okay, when comes to this case, 2, 3.1 in the sense, 2 in the sense what? Weight, and 3 in the sense what? Gender. Weight and gender they will take as dependent variable, and height they will take as independent variable. Okay, and next here, when comes to here, R13.2 in the sense, here they will take 13 in the sense height, gender they will take as what? Dependent variable, and number 2 variable, that is weight, as independent variable. So like that the partial correlation coefficient will be calculated. Okay, now let us see what are the formulas for this. Okay, now we will discuss about the formulas for partial correlation coefficient. Okay, see, partial correlation coefficient is denoted by what? R12.3, R23.1, R32.1. Okay, now let us see what is the formula for R1.3. So R1.3 equals to R12 minus R13 into R23 by, see, R12 minus R13 into R23 divided by square root of 1 minus R13 square into square root of 1 minus R23 square. Okay, this is about R12.3. Okay, so here 1, 2 are dependent variable and third one is independent variable. Now let us see what is the formula for this. R23.1 equals to R23. First we have to write the dependent variable. R23 minus, see, one dependent variable with independent variable. R12 into R13 by square root of 1 minus R12 square into square root of 1 minus R13 square. Okay, this is about R23.1. Now let us see this formula. R32.1, that equals to R32 minus R12 into R13 divided by square root of 1 minus R12 square into square root of 1 minus R13 square. Okay, so these are the formulas for calculating what? Partial correlation coefficient. Okay, and here R12, R13, R23 are simple correlations. Simple correlations. Okay. Now we'll study about multiple correlation coefficient. Okay. So multiple correlation coefficient. Okay, so multiple correlation coefficient also studies about more than two variables. Okay, it also studies about more than two variables. Then what is the difference between multiple and partial? Here is the difference. See, more than two variables, but here we take only one variable as dependent, and other variables as independent variables. Okay, but in previous partial we take two variables as dependent, but when comes to multiple correlation only one variable we are going to take as dependent, and other variables, how many variables we are having also, all those variables we consider as independent variables. Okay, see, for example, now I want to know the yield of a crop. Okay, here crop is taking as dependent variable. Maybe it may be wheat or sugar, whatever it may be, sugar cane, like that. Okay, so this crop, whatever the crop it is, that crop is dependent variable. Why? Because if you want to get the wheat, what it has to depend? It has to depend on many variables like irrigation facilities. Okay, next soil fertility, fertilizers. Okay, temperature. Okay, all these variables will be considered, isn't it? All those variables we treat as a independent variables. Okay, now if all those independent variables are in good condition, automatically the yield of a crop will be in good condition. That means the yield of a crop is depending on what? The other variables like irrigation and next soil fertility, fertilizers, the temperature. Okay, so what the procedures they are using in order to cultivate, all these considered as what? Independent variables. Okay, na? So that is the best example for this multiple correlation coefficient. Okay, yeah, it is also study about degree and direction. Okay, next, so I told you what is degree and what is direction. Okay, so next it study only about positive correlation. Positive correlation. Whereas in partial it studies both positive and negative, but in multiple it studies only about positive correlation. Okay, next, it is also lies between, it is also lies between 0 to 1. Why it won't lies between -1? In the sense, as I told you, it studies only about positive correlation, not about negative. Okay na? So that's why here the value lies between 0 to 1 only. Okay? And the next is, so multiple correlation coefficient is denoted by R1.23, R2.31, R3.12. Okay, why I am writing here capital R in the sense, because here we are going to calculate multiple variables. Okay, now multiple independent variables we are going to calculate. That means large observations we are going to take in this multiple correlation coefficient. So that's why we are denoting this as capital R. Okay, yeah. See here, one example, I will explain you with example. See, wheat is 1. Next, water facility is 2. Next, soil as 3. This 3 I am taking now. See, when comes to this R1.23 in the sense, here wheat is 1 for wheat, no? So wheat is dependent variable and water and soil is taking as independent variables. And next, when comes to this, water is dependent variable, soil and wheat is independent variables. And next, when comes to this, soil is dependent variable, wheat and water are independent variables. Okay, so like this we will calculate. Now let us discuss what are the formulas for this multiple correlation coefficients. Okay, we are going to learn the multiple correlation coefficient formulas. Okay, so multiple correlation coefficient formulas we are going to learn. So these multiple correlation coefficient is denoted by what? R1.23, R2.13, or you can write 31, anything you can write, comma, R3.12. Okay, so now let us see what are the formulas for this. R1.23 equals to, see, R12 square plus R12 square plus R13 square, R13 square minus 2 R12, R13, R23 by, okay, minus 2 R12, R12 into R13 into R23, 1 minus R23 square. Okay, and next R2.13 equals to, see, if you observe this one, R12 square we have written, R12. Now what we have to do? R21, R21 or 12, anything you can write, R12 square plus R23 square minus 2 R12 into R13 into R23 by 1 minus R13 square. Okay, this one is R3.12 equals to R13 square plus R23 square minus 2 R13 into R23 into R12 by 1 minus R12 square. See, first you can write this one or this after this one, after this one. You can write anyway. Okay now? Okay, so this is about multiple correlation coefficient formulas where R12, R13, R23 are simple correlations. Simple correlations. Okay? So this is about multiple correlation coefficient. So I think everybody understand this topic. Okay? So if you like this video, don't forget to give the like, and also don't forget to subscribe our channel, and don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.